All right, it's Friday, which means it's time for strength and mobility to finish off our week and get into the weekend a little more flexible, stronger than we were when we started. We're going to get going with our full body stretch. We're going to start standing. You'll notice that my living room's configured a little bit differently than it has been in our previous ones, so I'm going to really try to not hit this light. But we're going to start standing straight up, nice and tall, and we're just going to reach up high and not hit that light. There we go. Feel the stretch in your spine, your shoulders. And bring the arms down. We're going to go one arm across. Hope everybody's had a good week up until this point. Weather's finally starting to be a little better. Hopefully the warm weather starts rolling in. Start getting outside, doing some of those activities that make us feel good rather than be just cooped up inside. Switch. All right, let's throw one arm behind for a tricep stretch. And switch. All right, next we'll get our wrists and our forearms. We're just pulling back on our fingers using the opposite hand. And we'll push down. And switch. And down. All right, next we'll get our necks. So we're just going to grab the opposite side of our head and pull to the arm side. Remember to breathe throughout. We'll hold for about 10 seconds. And switch. All right. Next, we're going to go split stance. I'm going to reach for the floor. Try to keep a neutral spine, not hunched over, rolled over. We'll reach for a side, grab the ankle. And the other side. All right, we'll get down on the mat. Go one leg in, reach for the other toe. Switch. All right, from there we'll put one leg out, tuck the heel as close to your hip, and lean into that back hip. All right, then we switch. And we'll go flat on our backs, knees to our chest, one at a time. You can bring the leg out to get a good stretch of the groin as well. Switch. All right, we'll get back to the feet. Jog in place for 30 seconds, get the blood pumping, and then we'll get into circuit one. So for circuit one, we will need our dumbbells for 2 out of the 3 exercises. Mostly working on chest, and then I have a walkout to back extension, which I will demonstrate. Alrighty, 3, 2, and 1. So when I was going over the program I had written and the setup here, I realized that probably not going to be able to do the first exercise from my mat, just based on what it is. But you'll be able to see that the dumbbell floor fly is done. You can do it flat on the mat. I just don't have room with the way that my couch is, so I'm going to do it here. What we want it in a neutral grip with the dumbbells, starting more in a winged position. And we're going to bring them up and do a fly. The idea is to control the weight both up and down, bringing them into the same slot from which you took them. And if I was on the floor, I would want both arms to rest at like a 90-degree at the bottom. And we got 10 of these. We want to squeeze our pectorals at the top of the rep. Alrighty. Next we have our walkouts, the back extension, the way this looks, starting from a standing position. We're going to go down. We're going to walk it out with our hands until we reach the bottom and end in a back extension. And we're going to come back up. I'm going to do 10 of these. Make sure to get a breath at the end with the back extension. Hold for a second or two, and then come back up. One more. All right, and from there we'll get right into our dumbbell floor press. I should be able to do from the mat. And this is just our standard press. It has been somewhat of a staple at this point in strength and mobility. Arms at a 45, and we go straight up. Alrighty, take a quick 20 seconds, grab a drink. Anything is still feeling tight, get a good stretch. All right. Round two, circuit one. We have our floor dumbbell flies for 10. All right, and then we have our walkouts, 2 back extensions. All right. Next, we have our dumbbell floor press. Arms at the 45, and we're up. All right, quick 20 seconds. And then we'll finish up circuit one. All right, we got our last set of dumbbell floor flies. We have our walkouts to back extensions. All right. A good variation of this exercise would be to start from your knees. For those who maybe have bad shoulders or just getting to that position may be difficult, you can start on your knees and the same thing. You just kind of crawl out, get into the back extension, and bring yourself back to the starting position. All right, we got our last set of floor press. Alrighty, take about 30 seconds, and we'll get into circuit 2. All right, so circuit 2 is going to be on the mat for all 3 exercises. These are really just mobility based. We have our cat-cows, or excuse me, our bird dogs first, then cat-cows, and we have back bridges. All right, so we'll start it off with bird dogs. We got 30 seconds for each of these exercises. And begin. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we have our cat-cows. If you remember, we want to make sure that our starting position is correct. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We start with our heads up. As our head goes down, our back comes up. Tuck our chin, and we come back as our head goes up. Our back comes down, and we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Big thing is you don't want to be leaning forward, leaning backwards, remaining in your posture with your hands and your neck and your legs. Only moving our heads and our backs. Remembering to breathe is also important. And we'll do one more. All right. Next, we have our back bridges. If you remember, we're laying flat on our backs with our heels as close to our rears as we can get them. And from here, we're going to drive our hips forward. We're going to do these for 30 seconds. Three, two, and one. All right, quick water break. And we'll get right into circuit 2, round 2, starting with bird dogs. Alrighty. So round 2, we got bird dogs, opposite arm and opposite leg. Three, two, and one. All right, next we got cat cows. Starting from head up position, we bring our head down and the spine goes up. Head goes up and the spine goes down. I'll do one more. All right, got back bridges. For 30 seconds. Three, two, and one. Alrighty. Quick break, and we'll finish up circuit 2. Alrighty. Got our last set of bird dogs. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, then we got cat cows. Starting the head up position. Head goes down. Spine goes up. I'll do one more. Alrighty. Last set of hip thrusters. Or back bridges, I should say. All right. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Take a minute. Grab some water. We'll start circuit 3. We're halfway through strength and mobility for Friday, March 10th. We're going to be taking the dumbbells back out for mostly standing exercises. We got front raises, lateral lunges, and shoulder press. All right, so front raises. Start with a nice sturdy base. Dumbbells out, neutral by our sides. And we're going to lift them up to the chest line. And we got 10 of these. All right, next we got lateral lunges. Been a couple sessions since we've done these, but if you remember, side that you're lunging, you're going to hold the dumbbell in the opposite hand. I'm lunging left, I have the dumbbell in my right hand. As I get into that back hip, I want to keep the dumbbell in center line with my head. I'm going to do 10 per side. Switch. And 10. All right, next we got shoulder press. You can do these standing, kneeling. I'm going to do these kneeling so that I don't smash this light fixture above me. All right, you go up to your shoulder, nice and slow on the way up and down. And we got 10. All right, quick 20 seconds. We'll get into round 2. get back going with dumbbell front raises. Nice sturdy base, neutral at your side, and it comes up to the chest line. All right, we got lateral lunges. Switch sides. Shoulder press. All right. Quick 20 seconds, and then we get into our last set for circuit 3. All right. Dumbbell front raises. All righty. Lateral lunge. Switch sides. All right, last set of shoulder press. All right, take about a minute, get some water, and we'll get into our last circuit, circuit 4. Got tricep extensions, start us off, followed by the single leg deadlift to knee drive. And then finishing it off with 21s. tricep extensions. You can do these standing, kneeling, even seated. I'm going to do my kneeling. Dumbbell goes up and down to your mid back. All right. Next, we got single leg deadlifts to knee drive. Which looks like this. Excuse me. Deadlift to knee drive. I'm going to do 5 per side. All right, then we got 21s. If you remember, we're going to start all the way from the bottom. We go to the halfway and down for 7. I'm going to start from halfway to all the way up for 7. Then we're going to do a full curl for 7. Alrighty, take a quick 20. We'll get into round 2. Anyone else just astonished that it's already mid-March here? Time flies, man. Little Jack is 2 months old. Mike is about to be 7. For any of you with kids, I'm sure you can relate. They go too fast, and it's just crazy. But anyways, I'll quit talking to myself. There we go. We're going to get into tricep extensions, round 2. Alrighty. Alright, then we got one leg deadlift to knee drive. And switch. And 21s. Halfway for 7. Halfway to all the way to the top for 7. And a full curl for 7. Alrighty. Quick break, and then we will finish up round 3, circuit 4. That's completing strength and mobility for Friday. We'll do a quick cool down and get on our ways, ending our week, starting off the weekend right. All right. Last set, tricep extensions. All right, one leg deadlift, the knee drive. All right, finish this off with 21s. Proper send off. Good arm burner before we start our weekend. All right, halfway for 7. Halfway to the top for 7. And full curls for 7. Whew. All right. Good job, everybody who followed. Hope you got a good sweat. Ready to start Friday with some energy. I know I am. Take a couple seconds, grab a drink, and then we will get into our cool down. All right, we're just going to start off simple, standing straight, and we're going to just reach down for our toes. Again, try to keep a neutral spine. Don't allow yourself to really hunch over too far. Get a proper stretch. All right. We'll get down for butterflies. We'll go back, both knees to our chest. Alrighty. From there, we'll go feet flat and reach. And we'll finish it off with back extensions. Alrighty. Well, again, happy Friday to all. Hope everyone's had a good week. Feeling good going into the weekend. I will be back Monday for strength and conditioning, or strength and mobility, and I hope to see you there. Have a good weekend, everybody.